Olivia Krauth is here, politics reporter at the Pulitzer Prize-winning Louisville Courier-Journal, who's been covering this. Wow. Did it surprise you when you saw that ad?
Quite honestly, no. I covered the Breonna Taylor protests a few years ago, and this is not the first time Daniel Cameron has had things like that said about him. So I was not particularly surprised.
Forgive me, but I feel like if there had been a racial attack on a black Democrat, the response, especially nationally, would be a lot different. Is there outrage about this in Kentucky, and we're just not hearing it?
I think there's definitely outrage on the Republican side. That's kind of how I heard about it initially. I really haven't seen much on the Dem side.
Wow.
That could be for several reasons. I know that obviously there is a difference between the campaign and a PAC, and there is a little bit of a firewall between those two. So some people might be hesitant to speak at all. So that could be one thing.
although Beshear didn't disown it or disavow it or ask it to stop or condemn it or anything like that. I think this is interesting. This is a state that has Andy Beshear, who has a very popular governor status, with a challenger who's a Republican who's trying to tie Beshear to a very unpopular President Biden, very unpopular in Kentucky. How much of this is a national referendum?
I think on Daniel Cameron's side, it's a big deal. Ultimately, Kentucky has been a red state for a little bit now. It became officially red with a plurality of registered voters being Republican during Beshear's tenure. But before that, it was a pro-Trump state, and it continues to be. And so making that Beshear-Biden connection has been a very critical part of a lot of Daniel Cameron's talking points. So, that if he loses in that regard, like he definitely has tried his best, it seems.
All right. Olivia, thank you very much. We'll watch it. Election Day is on Tuesday. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.